Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Thriller Fantasy Stage Show 4200. Still getting used to the name, but I love it. I don't know how you guys feel about the name. I love it. I think it's a good name. Whatever. Doesn't mean anything. Doesn't need to mean anything. Never was intended to mean anything, but I love it and I adore it. But yeah, so we did the first episode. It was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed it. Got some great feedback from it, and which makes me really excited because I really want to keep making more like that. This feels like something that I really want to do. So I hope you guys are definitely enjoying it. I don't know. I have always wanted to make anime content, and I mean, I've tried in multiple different ways, and this is the first time that I've felt like that I've actually been able to come up with something that I enjoy doing. It feels really fun. It feels like, I think the major thing is that I feel safe doing it as well. So, you know what? I just want to thank you guys for all the wonderful feedback and, just the nice comments and things like that. So you guys are awesome. I'm going to go ahead and say it right off the bat. Please, if you're brand new to this series and you enjoy what you see, please think about subscribing, okay? It's a lot of fun, and I'm constantly trying to do this on a regular basis now, so yeah, just go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Feel free to leave a like or hit the notification bell. That stuff is greatly appreciated as well. So today we are going to be looking at I'm going to change it up. I don't know if I want to be consistent with a particular series or not, so I am actually purposely picking something different than what I did before. So this time we are watching a anime called Fantasy Bishoujo Juniku Ojisan 2? Toe? Not like 3 or 4 twos or toes. It's Fantasy Bishoujo Juniku Ojisan 2 or toe. I don't know if that's supposed to be pronounced 2 or toe. It doesn't have an E at the end of it, so I'm not actually sure. I don't know. A part of me wants to actually learn how to speak Japanese, but I'm lazy in that. I probably should, though, at some point. It would probably be helpful. By the way, I do have a coffee today. This is probably going to be the most common coffee you guys will see me drink. It's I made myself a fancy little mocha. It's a double shot espresso with a little bit of extra water and milk and chocolate mixed in. It is very, very good. So, without further ado, we are going to start this puppy up in 3, 2, 1. Any second now. I always get the timing off, don't I? There it is. All right, there we go. It's going right now, I promise. All right. Okay. So, I did read the basic premise of this. Don't be fooled by appearances. Yeah, okay. So, the basic premise of this one is that this is a gender bender story about 2 best friends who get transported. It's an isekai. They get transported into a fantasy world, and one of the 2 characters becomes a beautiful, beautiful woman. Oh my god, that's so loud. The opening music just like screams in my face. So, the thing that I have to, like, right off the bat, like, because it's supposed to be, like, a romance story, right? It's a comedy romance that's an isekai. But the thing is that, like, they're gay, right? Right? Like, they're homosexual, right? They have to be. Like, because one of the 2 main characters is a 30-year-old man. This opening is something else. One of the 2 characters, I'm sorry, both of the 2 characters are, 30-year-old men. One of them gets put into a female's body, and This opening is just... I'm sorry, I keep getting distracted by the opening credits. It's so intense. There's so much happening so quickly. I'm taken aback by it. So, the characters have to be homosexual, right? Or maybe this is like they're not homosexual, but they discover that they're homosexual, right? Is that the intention of this? Like, is that... Okay. So they're opening right away, showing us that these are two 30-year-old men. Two 30-year-old men living in the real world. Fish are wonderful. I get really excited. I have a thing for fish. It's very weird. All the fish in the world. Are you my mom? So... Okay, so one guy's obsessed with women. The other guy's like, the fish is delicious. Right, so... Okay, so the main guy character, who gets to keep his normal male form, is a lady killer. But he doesn't trust women. So he's gay. Well, I mean, okay, that's probably a bit of a stretch right off the bat. I shouldn't be saying something like that. Like, I mean, because, you know, admittedly, it's hard to trust people no matter what kind of gender they are, sure. It's a little weird that they specify, though, that he doesn't trust women. So they're going to a mixer. But I'm so ugly and I have no great features, and apparently my eyeballs don't exist. I'm the apex form of human male, kind. I've decided to evolve without eyeballs. They are not relevant to my species any longer. That's not a very good personal... you gotta have a better outlook on life, buddy. I never get women as long as he's my best friend. It's like, bro. That's a terrible thought process to have. Appears very complicated. Oh, what man hasn't wished that at least once in their life? Oh, poor me. God, I wish I was a beautiful woman. Her. Oh, so he's wasted. I would actually disagree with that. I think that... I don't know. I think that being a wild, lecherous, perverse kind of person is more likely to attract women, as weird as that sounds. I don't know really what it is about that. Like, I know that they're kind of like going like, oh, he's so cool and he just naturally attracts women. And it's because he's so naturally cool around women. It's like, I don't know. I think that men that go out of their way to be ridiculous usually are pretty good. Bizarre naked, half-naked LED woman, yes. I assume she's a goddess, right? Is that the intention here? Damn, girl. I don't think this isn't a nudie anime. I recently started watching a nudie anime that's pretty impressive, actually. I'll talk about that later in the future, maybe not even in this episode of this show. You have terrible memory. Oh, God! He is very slimy. Your body melted? Okay. So he fantasized about the kind of girl that he would want to be, and therefore now he is the girl that he wants to be. Yeah, you've reversed an evolution. You've regained eyeballs. You are no longer the apex human male. Oh, he's a woman now. See, what I think is funny is because he has such an adverse, he has such an adverse reaction to the concept that his best friend, who's a dude, has now been turned into a woman. It's very clear that this guy is disgusted by women. It's just like, just admit that you're gay, bro. It's okay, man. It's okay if you want to be gay. Like, live your best gay life, dude. If you want to be gay, man. Be proud of it. There's no reason to feel bad about that. He's clearly in denial. Mighty heroes of the land, chosen by the one true goddess who is here to appease all of your wishes and grant the ultimate power for all the heroes in the world. So she erased their memories, huh? Apparently you weren't very good at doing that. See, she stole my oasis from me. What? See, like, I think I saw that before when they were still human males. He was kind of, like, referring to his best friend, the dude, as, damn, girl, you scaly. Okay, so what do you... How dare you not appreciate my sexy LED body? I shall now curse you with the worst curse of all time. Why is it always a demon lord? Like, why does the ultimate villain always have to be a demon lord? Can't it be, like, I don't know, like, a serial cake maker? Like a notoriously powerful baker who's just the most amazing at making, like, fluffy, cream-filled cakes. And with their amazing powers to create dangerously sweet, cream-filled cakes, they're going to plague the entire fantasy world with, what's it called? You shall plague the land with diabetes. I shall destroy this planet as the most ultimate powerful cake maker. And give everybody diabetes. Yeah, so they're both gay, right? Well, I guess the technicality would be that he is now a she. So I guess it's not actually gay. But come on. It's kind of gay. It's kind of gay, you guys. It's kind of gay. Come on, man. Come on. You know it's kind of gay. It's just a little gay. Okay, so she cursed them so that they're attracted to each other? Is that what it is? Like, they're not originally... I don't know, though. The original guy, he seems pretty gay. He seems pretty gay. I don't know, it's kind of gay. It's kind of gay. Dude, just be okay with the fact that, you know, you're homosexual. There's nothing wrong with that, man. I'm being serious. I'm, like, as funny and ridiculous as this is, come on. It's okay to be gay. If you want to be gay, you be gay. Like, it's okay. Right. Just be better. Just be better at walking and hiking, girl. Come on, build up those muscles. What are you doing? Then it's time to work on those legs, girl. Come on, build up those calf muscles. Let's go. Work on that hot little booty of yours. You can do it. Time for a hardcore workout session. Be better. Well, clearly. I mean, I feel like they could have figured that out from the very beginning, right? What the hell? It's a flat dandelion. No, just drink the water. It's fine. I mean, I get it. Like, they have no idea. Like, everything could be dangerous and they have no idea. But come on. You know, I've always wondered when I watch stuff like this, like, what would be the general... I always trying to figure out, like, what would be my legitimate reaction to being transported into a fantasy world? Sometimes I wonder that. No, I mean, it's pretty normal to not start in a village, right? Uh, that's... Yeah. God, just imagine... Would it be a curse or would it be a blessing to be, you know, cursed? You are cursed to be madly in love with one another. What are you going to do about it? You just... Bro. Bruh. See, here's the thing. See, because, like, aren't they supposed to be childhood friends, right? So, they should just admit what's going on between each other. Like, I mean, you know, I can definitely think of some times in the past where I needed to really dig deep within myself and admit some pretty personal things between myself and my friends. And they would do the same with me. And it's like, if you ain't comfortable talking about that, you probably ain't very good friends now, are you? He's so gay. Yeah, he literally just said he would never compliment a woman on her appearance, ever, right? Bro, you're gay, right? Like, come on, man. But I do like that part of you. If that is what's throbbing in my chest, in your chest or possibly your pants. Ooh. I don't think this is a time to be super prideful, bro. Come on. See, because, like... he's way too intense for no reason. It's great. They're trying to, like, figure out how to communicate to each other that they're attracted to one another, right? Oh, you're too adorable. It's way too dangerous. Do real people act like this? For all you ladies out there who are watching this right now, please respond in the comments if this is how if this is how real women like act. Do you purposely fall over and then pick yourself up and act adorable just to be as attractive as possible? Is that legitimately something you would do? Because I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know, but I'd love to know if that's actually a thing that happens. So he recognizes that she's pulling a trick, so he decides to do the same thing. Like, y'all ain't playing each other, y'all playing yourselves, fool. What are you doing? Just be real. Just be on to real with one another. Come on, what are you doing? Well, that's okay. She doesn't have any boobs. You don't have to worry about that. I think that's... She's flat-chested, right? Come on, you two. Grow the hell up. Oh, he's adorable. Oh, God. Look how fluffy it is. Oh, God! Oh, my God. That went from, like, 0 to 60 in, like, 3 seconds. What are you doing? No, well, yes. Yes, well, no. That's hot. I feel like this is like every... This anime's like... Like, this anime is a closet homosexual fantasy, right? Like, it's like the concept of justifying that you're homosexual, but you can't quite admit it yet. But you'll get there. Maybe that's what this is. Maybe this is like the by the end of this series, they're just going to both admit that they are very much in love with one another. And they just have to admit that they're both gay. Never run away. I'm too powerful for my own good. I'm talking about my ultimate latent powers. This is my true bloodline! Oh, God. Yeah, do it, boy. This is your big chance. Your big, sexy chance. I'll find a way. Yeah. I mean... Oh... For a fleshy, toothy, split-face monster, it's still kind of cute. Yeah, that thing is very dead. I love it how they, like, censored the hole in his chest. That's great. No, seems legit. Go to the gym, do a few reps, and then blast holes in monsters. I think it makes perfect sense. You know, lift a couple of, you know, just those small little dumbbells or whatever, then blast a hole in a monster. Go for a chi blast. Hyper Beam! He was secretly a Pokemon the whole time. I want to see the Pokemon that can, like, split his face in half and grow teeth everywhere. I want to see that Pokemon. That'd be amazing. There probably already is a Pokemon like that, isn't there? So it is a video game. Is that lazy writing? Like, is that, like... When you write a fantasy story and you want to show that they're growing and becoming more powerful, and, like, your automatic, like, response to, like, doing that is to put it into a video game style format, is that lazy writing? Because I feel like I see it in things that don't need it. Like, for example, like, it's not like they were sucked into a game world, right? At no point did they explain that this was a game. Goddess's favor, sure. Yeah, you're pretty rude. Nah, dude. If there's anything I've learned about the most recent Isekai animes, it's that there's no reason to be kind to gods in these animes. They hold no power over you, it's whatever. Just insult them, let their curses fall upon your bodies as they may, and then, become more powerful than them, and then beat them in a fight to the death. Works out just fine every time. Cool. He can just summon a door. Oh, that's it. Okay. Well, I'll let the credits play through. Oh god, this music. Alright, I gotta turn it down. It's blasting my frickin' eardrums. That was... How long was that? Okay, it was about 20 minutes. I thought that went by so fast. I'll admit, I was having fun. I think it's kind of... it's one of those things where it's like, it's really self-aware, but at the same time, like, it pushes really hard on the humor, so sometimes not everything lands. Like, I can find joy in it because it's a ridiculous concept, and you know, gay jokes abound, and I love that. But I mean, it's very weird. Like, I don't know if I would consider this a great series or not. And it's weird because I you know, that was 20 minutes long. I don't feel like I got much out of it at all. Like, I feel like, you know, they just kind of like packed it full of, you know, like, oh, it's a man, but now it's a girl. This is so funny. And it's like, I mean, you could do a little more. For all I know, that could be the entire show, though. You know? Is 32 considered an old age? I mean, I'm 30. I'm 30 years old, so I mean, I don't feel like I'm an old man yet. It's funny because I was watching... Alright, that's it. It's finally ended. I was watching a video today, and it kind of blew my... And I get it. Like, I get the point that he was making. Like, I was watching a video where this guy was basically saying that he's 27 years old, and he's an old man now. And I was like, come on, bro. But then he made a bunch of, like, good points. Like, he was talking about, like, you know, like, not as in he was an old man in the sense of, like, oh, like, my body's aging and I'm so weak and you know, not very strong and blah, 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 blah. And, you know, like, oh, my bones, you know, my old bones. He wasn't like that. He was talking a lot about how his tastes have changed, and he finds himself, you know, being more interested in, you know, doing things that mostly much older people would consider to be entertaining or fun. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm 30 years old, and I don't feel old at all. Like, I mean, I feel pretty awesome on a regular basis. I feel like I got a lot of time ahead of me, but, you know. Anyways, so that was... The hell was that insane thing that I just watched? It was called Fantasy Bishoujo Juniku Ojisan 2? Two? Oh my goodness, that was definitely something. Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a show. Definitely the kind of stuff that I enjoy covering on this series, which is way too ridiculous. I don't really know if I want to watch anything that is too serious. Like, I mean, I have plenty of masterpieces that I love enjoying on my own, but this is supposed to be intentionally ridiculous and funny and silly. So I don't know if you're going to catch me watching too many masterpieces on this show, but I mean, I'm always willing to also take suggestions in the comments down below. I'm kind of right now trying to keep up with animes that are current. So for example, the previous episode of Thriller Fantasy Stage Show 4200, the anime that I watched then is a current one that is currently in serial, and this one is also currently in serial. It's for the current winter season at the moment. So, you know, you can watch those currently, and I figured those would be kind of fun to cover since that's probably what people are watching right now, and it's definitely clearly what I'm watching, so hope you guys can possibly enjoy it for those purposes. But if you guys also want me to watch some older ridiculous animes, I'd be kind of down to do that. There's plenty of them out there for sure. I was even thinking about covering some of my favorite ridiculous animes of all time at some point, but we'll have to see. But anyways, yeah, I appreciate you guys coming out here and watching the show with me. I'm going to wrap it up here. So I'm going to say all the wonderful things that I always say, which is like, comment, and subscribe. I said at the beginning, I say it at the end. And go in the description below for all the wonderful links, such as PayPal and Streamlabs. All donations are greatly appreciated. Special shout out to the amazing Patreon members, which include Bo Falcon, Fajuk Enterprises, James P., Miss Rebecca, as well as Scorpageist. You guys are amazing. Thank you for your regular donations. I super duper appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Seriously. So, thank you. Other than that, this has been... Oh my god, I almost just did the outro for... I almost just did the outro for the Imaginary Boys. This has been Thriller Fantasy Stage Show 4200. Have a great night, guys. I will see y'all in the next episode. Goodbye. Habanero Audi 5000.